local. So what I have here is y equals 2x squared plus 3x minus 3. And we're going to solve by using the quadratic formula. So the main important thing is we want to find the values of x that are going to make our equation true when we have an output value equal to 0. And the quadratic formula is going to be able to find our solutions or our x-intercepts just like we would if we were solving by factoring or solving by completing the square. So the first thing that we need to do is make sure it's in standard form. So therefore, we can determine what our a, our b is, and our c is. Now, this is a very kind of arbitrary task, but it's very helpful because I'm going to continually be using the values of a, b, and c. So I want to write them down to make sure that I know that I have the right values. And when writing a, b, and c, it's very, very important to make sure you have your quadratic equation or function in this format. Sometimes you might have values, in different sides, or you maybe need to combine them. So make sure it's in your ax squared plus bx plus c when you find your values of a, b, and c. All right, next thing we need to do is determine what the discriminant is. And the discriminant is just the value that's under your square root in your quadratic formula. And the discriminant helps us determine the types of solutions we're going to have. So I just take my b squared, which is 3 squared minus 4 times a times c. 3 squared is 9, and then I have a negative 4 times 2 is a negative 8. Negative 8 times negative 3 is a positive 24. Yes, yes. 9 plus 24 is going to leave us with a 33. Now, 33 is a positive number, so we're going to have real solutions. However, 33 is not a square number, so we're going to have two real irrational roots. And I'll explain to you why, because we can't take the square root of 33. So let's go and finish off the rest of the quadratic formula, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So I have x equals opposite of b. So my b is 3, so it's going to be negative 3 plus or minus the square root of 33 divided by 2 times a, which is 2. All right. Well, I can't simplify the square root of 33. There's no square number that divides into 33. So I have to just leave it as the square root of 33. So therefore, x equals negative 3 plus or minus the square root of 33 divided by 4. Now, we can just leave it like this. We could also break this apart and divide the 4 into each one of these values. But we're just going to leave it in this case, so therefore you guys can have negative 3 plus or minus square root of 33 divided by 4 will be our final solution. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you find two irrational roots. Thanks.